We ready to get this going?
I don't know why you're asking me that. It's if we're in a room with people. Just don't be retarded.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Pro Source Pod. On this episode, we're going to be drafting up a list of our all-time... Actually, I'm going to redo that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pro Source Pod. On this episode today, we're going to be coming up with a lineup of our all-time greats. We're going to be going through a draft. I'm going to pick first, and then Nick, we're going to go back and forth.
So we explain it in a better way. We're drafting the lineup that can't be redrafted, and you got to fill out the positions. So you can't just draft people willy-nilly and then put them in a certain position. If you want your leadoff hitter is going to be whatever position you pick. You can't pick that position again. Understood?
Understood.
All right. Eric's going to go first because he doesn't really know that many people.
First pick. I'm going to take Bryce Harper.
What position?
He's going to be my first baseman.
That was a bad first baseman pick.
Fantastic pick.
You know who you just took yourself out of the running with?
Who's that?
Never mind. I'm not even going to say it. That's fine. Nick's first pick. I'm going to go leadoff hitter Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a solid one. It's a good one.
And that's my right fielder.
I'm going to take Barry Bonds, and he's going to be my DH.
Wasn't DH.
He's going to be my DH.
You can't. You have to.
Why?
You have to pick the position. He was never a DH.
There's no way Barry Bonds... All right.
Whatever. He was in the NL.
He's
there was no DH then.
He's going to be my left fielder.
You can't just... I don't think he was a left fielder.
He was an outfielder.
You can't do that. We just said you can't. They have to be the position.
Okay.
So if you want, I'll go to confirm. If he's not a left fielder, you pick DH and you pick left fielder. You have to pick one of those positions and make them the guy. You can't just...
No. All right, what position was Barry Bonds play?
Wow, you lucked out left fielder. I know he played first base towards the end of his career. A little bit, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Moron. Explain the rules. Doesn't even know the rules. Willie Mays. Center field.
I like it. I like that one. I was going to do Willie Mays too, actually, but... I am going to go Johnny Bench as my catcher.
He's your three hitter. That's interesting. Who do I want to go here? Let me confirm what position I'm allowed to. Because he has like 7 positions. Yeah. You gotta love it when the way they describe him is you don't really know where the hell he was. That's good. I can put him anywhere, but I'm going to put him in left field because it's generic outfield. And that's apparently what he played. So, Babe Ruth. Left field.
Left field. My cleanup hitter and my shortstop. I'm going to go Honus Wagner. Once threw a cat to first base.
What's his position?
He's shortstop.
You're confident in that?
Yeah. Honus Wagner was a shortstop.
Do you want me to confirm?
I know he was a shortstop.
Okay. My shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. That one probably threw you off a little bit.
No, A-Rod, it's understandable. 5 hitter. I'm going to go Roberto Clemente,
What position?
right field.
Was he center field or right field?
He was right field. He might have played both, but I remember him in right.
You're putting him in right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to confirm it or no?
No, he was right field.
Okay. Ken Griffey Jr., Willie Mays, Babe Ruth, A-Rod. It's team stat. It's going to make your team look like
Dude, my team
is
is amazing. My team is
Bro drafted
amazing.
Honus Wagner.
Yeah. You drafted,
A-Rod's better
you
than
drafted
Honus
Babe
Wagner.
Ruth.
Yeah. Do you know his OPS? Historically, no one sniffed his OPS or his home run record without juice in
They're
a
throwing
dead ball era.
72.
Dead ball era.
They're throwing 72.
They used to throw the balls back into the park. That is the worst take I've
It's
ever
not
heard.
the worst take. It's the truth. Babe Ruth would get fucking carved up in today's game.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would. Bro, don't be one of those people.
I'm not one of those guys. I'm not saying he would have a billion home runs, but he would have been fine. Technically, if you go look at what his swing was, his swing is very level and on plane.
He would get carved up.
Bro was about to draft Babe Ruth and didn't get Babe Ruth, so he just audible
Because
shots.
he would get carved up.
He wouldn't get carved up.
Yes, he would. Honus Wagner might get carved up. I don't know.
You're talking about guys getting carved up. Honus Wagner didn't do anything spectacular.
He's gross.
You don't even know who he is.
I do know who Honus Wagner is. He's got the most valuable baseball card of all time.
Because one of the first baseball cards of all time. Did
And
you
his-
know that?
And his hands were gigantic.
You don't know anything about this
He was
guy.
a great
All
shortstop.
right, how many hits did he have?
I have no idea.
How
How
many
many
did he
hits
have?
did Babe Ruth have?
I'm pretty sure he had under 3,000. He was like around like the 2.9. I'm pretty sure. You know how many home runs he had? Do you know how many home runs he had?
Babe Ruth?
Yeah.
Wasn't like 600 something?
No, you dumbass.
How many home runs did Babe Ruth have?
He had like 732.
Oh, I wasn't that far off.
He like 600 and the second or third most all time. That's a big difference.
600 home runs, a lot of home runs.
Yeah. But guess what?
So is 732.
Guess what?
What?
It's 700. And you know who broke the record cheating? Barry.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure A-Rod broke his record.
Is it your
too.
pick or my pick?
It's my pick. But I went to go look at his hits 2,873. Home runs 714. You want to know the man's OPS? Like a 20-year stretch.
Overrated statistic.
It's not actually. OPS is a fine one. It's a metric of extra base hits.
I know, I was
Power
referring back
numbers.
to our overrated, underrated podcast. Because I was
1,000
forced to put it in the
1,000
overrated column.
An OPS of 1,114, and then it followed up with 1,379,
That's-
1,359.
That's legit.
How many home runs did he have that year? 54, 59. He has some crazy numbers. Has the highest slugging percentage and OPS of all time. Like career numbers. His career OPS is 1,164, and guys trying to say he was a scrub.
He was good back then.
Check this. All right, now who do I want to take with this one? You know what? I can wait on this one. But I want to put him here, but I can wait on this one. You know what? I have two options at third base. You know what I might do? I might just put him there now. My 5-hitter? Nah, I'm going to go with this one. My 5-hitter, once again, stumping you in terms of power and production. Albert Pujols, first base.
First base. Okay.
You know how many home runs he had?
He had 600 something.
No, he had like 709. He was like a couple behind Babe's
I
record.
remember when he hit his 600th. I was at the game.
Were you actually?
No.
Moron.
Albert
Dude,
Pujols
had
first base.
He's
Your 5 hitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my first baseman.
Where am I in the order? I think I'm number 6.
Yep.
I'm going to go 6 hitter. I should have got him earlier. I would like him earlier in the lineup. But third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
I knew you were going to go there. I'm happy you went there because I wanted to take this other guy at third base. Miguel Cabrera. Better.
That's smart. Better? I don't know.
Quite literally like one of the only Triple Crown guys in the last, I don't know.
Is he still playing?
No, he retired last year, you moron. You
He
don't know
played
who
for
even plays
so
in the
long.
You don't even know who plays in the MLB anymore.
He played for so long, dude.
I'm going Miggy at third base.
So you picked Miggy.
Did he have 600 home runs?
Do I have a center fielder? I don't think I do.
No, don't have a center fielder.
Okay. Fuck, do I want to wait on him?
That's surprising.
All right.
511 home runs, but 306 career average.
I'm gonna draft my DH now. I'm going Big Poppy. David Ortiz, Big Poppy.
I got no problem with that. This is 7, right? I have my outfield. Do I go DH or do I go second base? Wait, hold on. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Second base, a tough one. I'm juggling a few.
Guy went Johnny Bench. I just realized who I could go here.
I know who you're gonna say.
Who?
Just say it.
Who?
Just say it.
Mike Piazza? Or are you thinking Jorge Posada?
No, I thought you were gonna go Pudge, but he was
No,
kind of a
but-
can at the dish.
He was a fantastic catcher.
No. He was a can at the dish, not behind the dish, at the plate.
He wasn't a bad hitter.
He wasn't a bad hitter, but
He won MVP one year.
He wasn't for this list. I don't think he's. He definitely could.
I'm pretty sure he won MVP. Did he? Yeah.
No, he was a fantastic catcher. I'm not taking that away from him at all.
What are you talking about? He was can at the dish. He batted 296. You moron.
That's a horrible
He
take.
won MVP.
Why did I think Pudge wasn't good at hitting?
Because he was so good at like straight up just whatever. I'm staying out of this one. I'm between a couple guys at catcher. I could go Jorge, but I'm pretty sure Mike was better. Mike has the most home runs. I'm pretty sure Mike had like 500.
Jorge Posada was a beast, though.
I'm not going Pudge, even though I probably should have just gone Pudge.
I thought you were gonna go Pudge.
Jorge or Mike? I mean, if you have Mike behind Miggy, you're probably throwing to Miggy, and Miggy's probably all right. Just for lineup sake. No. Do I want to go with him? Who do you actually think was better? I feel like Jorge just gets more clout because he was a Yankee.
That's a good point.
Like Mike
That's
Piazza
a good
was
point.
a tank. Joe Mauer's
tough
fantastic.
Question. Fuck.
That's one I was thinking of. Yeah.
I forgot
you went
about
Johnny
Joe Mauer.
Bench, you idiot.
Fuck. Fuck.
Did he win an MVP?
Johnny Bench.
No. I'm
Joe
pretty
Mauer?
sure I'm pretty sure Johnny Bench has won MVP. Mauer.
Joe Mauer's so good.
I think he might have. I know he
about
won the
Joe
batting,
Mauer.
like the batting title a couple times.
I just don't understand.
You know what? Second base might be the hardest one to pick.
I'm juggling so.
You're gonna go like Chase Utley.
I'm juggling. He's up there, but I don't think I'm gonna pick him.
What are you going, Dan Ugla? Guy
No,
got 87
fuck
and
Dan
change.
Ugla. Fuck Dan Ugla.
You don't know that many second base.
Fuck Dan Ugla.
To be honest, second base, there's not that. There's like that's like one position that's like short on Hall of Famers.
I actually have mine.
Who? You can't really say it because I'm.
Yeah, I have mine.
I might go with this guy and regret it.
Are you going second base?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to. You know what? I want fear in my lineup that this guy, you can't get him out. So it's like you're either going to throw to him and you got to deal with all these boppers. Mike Piazza, you got cut. We're going Joe Mauer.
This is going to be a wild one. You ready?
Yep.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That's not that wild. That was actually fantastic. That might have been your best pick. That might have been your best pick.
Jose Altuve.
I could go Ryan Sandberg.
I was going to go Chase Utley.
You can't think of
I was going to go Chase Utley. Dude, you know who's also really good at second base?
Who?
Fucking Brandon Phillips.
Oh, I got you. Dustin Pedroia.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
You got one position left, buddy.
Is it center field? Or I know it's outfield.
Center field. There's one scream in your name.
Ichiro played right.
Yeah, he did play right field.
Now take Roberto Clemente. Fuck, center field, dude. God damn it. Oh. Mike Trout.
That might have been the sneakiest pick.
Yeah, Mike Trout. What?
Now, DH, for me, DH is a tricky one. Because I don't know who's out. Like, there's some guys I want to go, but I don't know if they're eligible. Like Vladdy. Like OG Vladdy. I can look it up. Or you can just outright, because he was a right fielder. And he had a freaking hose.
I mean,
He might not. Yeah, he's probably not eligible for this.
uh-uh.
Pujols would have been eligible because he eventually was just DH. See, like, that's why it's tough.
This is a tough one.
It's actually pretty easy, and because you went with this guy, I'll go with this guy. Shohei Ohtani.
Okay. I don't hate that one.
Starting pitcher.
You ready?
Yeah,
Paul Skeens.
that was horrible.
I'm taking Paul Skeens. You know who I was gonna say? I was gonna say Randy Johnson.
Yeah, that would have been so much better.
I want to go Paul Skeens. I wanted to stir the pot a little bit.
Roger Clemens.
Really?
You know he has the most Cy Youngs.
I get that. Yeah, no, I understand that.
I think he actually has
He's-
the most
he's-
strikeouts.
I thought you were for sure going Nolan Ryan.
Nah. He was Nolan Ryan's fantastic, but he wasn't. He never won a Cy Young.
That's crazy.
Actually, I want to look that up.
robbery.
He didn't really.
It's 7 no-hitters.
Yeah, but he also pitched for like 30 million years.
How did he never win a Cy Young?
Because he was just a dude that threw cheese.
And struck out everybody.
All right, so he played. Okay, do you know how many years he started? You want to know? Do you want me to
Yeah.
tell you? He played 27 years.
That's a lot of service time.
So that's almost like the no one picked Pete Rose even though he has 4,200 something hits, 4,256 hits. You know why no one picked him? Because if you actually look at like what he did, like he played like 30 years and it was like he just hit a lot of singles. Like he hit like in his career like maybe 20 home runs. Anyway, back to what matters. All right, Nolan Ryan came in at 19, left at 46. So
That's outrageous.
he came in.
That is outrageous.
He really wasn't even like an all-star that many times. Like he only came in contention of a Cy Young a few times. Like in 73, he pitched so long. In 73, to put in perspective, Reggie Jackson, this is the year Reggie Jackson was in Oakland and won the MVP. And
That's Reggie Jackson.
Pete Rose was in Cincinnati and won MVP. And he came behind Jim Palmer in the Cy Young. Who the fuck's Jim Palmer?
I remember Jim Palmer. He's a lefty, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you look at his numbers.
Is he on the Yankees?
Dude, this might be the most bizarre thing I have ever seen.
Jim.
Nolan Ryan came in second in MVP. No, in Cy Young. Do you want to know how many strikeouts he had this season?
How many?
383.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want to know how many innings he pitched? 326 innings.
Dude, that's so many. That's so many.
Jim Palmer had a 2.4 ERA, and he was 22-9. Nolan Ryan, so this is probably something that led to him not winning. He had a 2.87 ERA, which is still pretty dang good. And he pitched like 30 more innings than Jim Palmer, but he also gave up more hits. He walked a lot of guys. He had what's his whip? Where's that at? Did they even show that on here anymore? They don't even care about whip. Well, he walked 162 people. He was 21-16. Jim Palmer was 22-9. But that is just absolutely bizarre to see. 383 strikeouts.
Yeah. That's a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah.
That's a lot of punch outs, dude.
Hold on,
Holy shit.
27 years.
Oh, we still have to pick closer.
Yeah.
Mine's easy.
What is it?
Unless you take them.
Who you going with?
Mo.
Who?
Mo. Mariano Rivera.
Okay. You know who I'm going with? I'm not going with who you think I'm going with. I'm going with a guy who, as a reliever, won a Cy Young. Eric Gagne.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Eric Gagne. He's a savage. He, does content now.
Who? Gagne?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Career, Nolan Ryan had 5,714 strikeouts. Let me see how many clubs that Roger had in the 5,000s. No, he had 4,672. In comparison, he only played 24 years, not 27. They all played so many years. He had 7 Cy Youngs. How many did Randy have? He had 5. Dude, these guys won so many Cy Youngs. Wait, does anyone sniff? Who was it? Was it Nolan who had the most strikeouts? Does he have the most strikeouts?
It has. Yeah. It has to be.
Dude, that was bananas. 383 strikeouts in the season.
Was that the most he had in the season? It has to be. There's no way.
Do you want me to go find out?
Yeah. And then read both of our lineups.
Are we going through the statistics and numbers behind them, or are we just reading the lineups off?
Just read them off. Just read them off. Yeah, just read them off.
He also had the most walks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he had the most career walks.
Fucker.
Yeah, 383 was his highest. He had 329 the year before. Then he went 383, 367. And then he was only 186. Dude, he's some wild shit going on. He only broke 300 a couple times. But I mean, that's going to go a long way. You don't know his innings? That's kind of nuts. 5,386 innings pitched. I want to know what his pitch count, his total pitches was. I know he threw 200 pitches in the game before.
Quite literally threw until he couldn't throw anymore.
Yeah, that's why I kept playing.
His arm broke. You know what he did a lot of? Long toss.
Well, good. Yeah, good.
Long toss, yep.
Pitched a lot of games.
A lot of games.
A lot of games.
His velo wasn't dipping off after 2 innings.
They said he might have thrown 108.
He didn't throw 108.
He might have thrown 108.
He didn't throw 108.
No, he very well might have. So it's the way they used to calculate it. You've never watched a documentary on it?
I did watch a documentary. Yeah.
He might have thrown 108.
Go ahead. I want to hear you out.
I mean, there's nothing really here out. Like, he might have actually thrown 108.
I highly doubt it
Why are you so anti?
because
It
I don't
they said it
think
was a Satchel Paige through like
112. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro's going like this in his wind up. He didn't throw no 108. Well, I don't think anyone's ever gonna sniff close to 100, 108. Like I think pitching velocity's hit its cap.
I don't think so.
Dude, I really do. I don't think anyone's gonna throw 110. Like, I don't. I hope I'm wrong. I do. That would be incredible. But it's just like I really don't think that's gonna happen. And if it's not gonna happen now, I definitely don't think it happened back then. Nolan Ryan probably threw like 105. He probably threw 105. I don't think he threw 108. That's just what I don't think he did.
He might have.
Maybe.
There's literally no way.
There's no way to
confirm,
tell,
But
yeah.
like he might have.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he was recorded at 105.
Yeah, I could. That's realistic.
Talking about what's realistic, what's not. He might have thrown it.
Maybe, but I doubt.
All right, the guy literally like threw like 100 for 27 years.
For a long time. He
It wasn't 27. It was like
108.
it was like 20 years, at least. I don't know. Whatever.
Long
All right.
toss guy.
Let me read these teams. Eric's leadoff batter. Go figure. At first base, we got Bryce Harper. In left field, we got Barry Bonds, Johnny Bench. Honus Wagner is his fourth hitter. Roberto Clemente, Mike Schmidt, who is a career 260 hitter. David Ortiz, Jose Altuve, Mike Trout. That's his lineup. His best pick was by far Mike Trout in the 9-hole. Paul Skeens as a starting pitcher, a good maybe 10 games into his career. And then Mariano Rivera as his closer. Guy only threw a cutter.
Yep. That's so badass. Dude, think about that for a second before you read your line. This motherfucker, Hall of Fame closer, threw one pitch his entire career. Threw a cutter. That's it. Didn't throw anything else but a cutter. Hitter knew it was a cutter every single time. And he still couldn't hit it. He just threw a cutter. That's so badass. It was only like 91.
Do you remember how good K-Rod was?
I was going to say K-Rod. K-Rod, I considered it.
Eric Godwin.
He was good. He was very good.
All right, back to my squad. Okay, so we got leadoff Ken Griffey Jr., batting 2, Willie Mays. In the 3-hole, we got Babe Ruth, who Eric claimed wasn't good. Then we got Alex Rodriguez, a guy who has more home runs than Babe Ruth. Behind him, a guy who almost had as many as Babe Ruth is one of the 4 people in the 700 club, Albert Pujols. Miguel Cabrera, one of the very few Triple Crown batting title winners. Joe Mauer, Dustin Pedroia, and then we got Shohei Ohtani, batting 9. Starting pitcher, we got Roger Clemens, 7-time Cy Young winner. And then Eric Gagne is going to be my closer, who won a Cy Young. How many relievers have won a Cy Young? Not many.
Not many.
Unbiasedly, I feel like you want to take my team, but you're not going to.
No, I'm taking my squad over. You're not sniffing Paul Skeens.
If you really want us to, we can. It's going to take too long, but we can calculate all of the numbers and see the team's batting average and the home run total. I easily smoke you.
We could run the numbers. We could tell. Could ChatGPT do that? Maybe not.
If it's home runs, I win.
You're not sniffing Paul Skeens, bro. I'm sorry.
Who's not sniffing Paul Skeens? I have. The only one that you wouldn't say is not sniffing was Babe Ruth. Cool. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to hit a tank off of him.
Those cats
Willie Mays
aren't
is fine.
sniffing Paul Skeens.
A-Rod's not hitting him.
Those cats aren't sniffing Paul Skeens.
Roger Clemens threw like the same stuff.
He didn't sit 102.
He doesn't sit 102.
Paul Skeens.
He
His
does not sit
average
102.
fastball is quite. I think it's over 100.
It might be 100.2. He's not sitting 102.
He's sitting 100 as a starter, bro.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, no one's sniffing him in that lineup. He made Shohei Ohtani look like a fool.
Shohei Ohtani. I'm not getting into this right now. Okay, as a hitter, are you allowed to get out?
He made Shohei Ohtani look like a fool many times, like 3 times. I think he struck him out.
No,
twice.
actually, Ohtani took him deep and hit a 3-run off him, you moron.
Ohtani didn't take him deep.
Yes, he did.
Are you serious?
Are you being serious? You're trying to go.
When did Shohei Ohtani take him deep?
The game they played. You ready for this? Dude, you gotta know stuff before you start saying stuff.
I don't think.
Because now you have to
Ohtani
walk
took
it back. Shohei takes Skeens deep. I don't know what that is.
You got motorcycle helmets pulling up on your laptop because you typed it in like an idiot. That's an AI generated clip.
No, it's not. It's from the MLB.
If he catches up with one of those, Steven, oh my gosh, it could go a long way. As hard as he swings and as hard as he throws. Struck out in the first. His 14 strikeouts his last 9 games. All one outside. Level
I love how now you're watching and you're like, I hope to God that Ohtani doesn't hit a home run.
Well,
Because now all your credibility's shot.
This is just impending doom.
High school, El Toro played both ways. Ohtani was his guy. He's safe at first.
Man, if you're listening on audio, we're watching apparently Shohei Ohtani take Paul Skeens deep.
And Eric said there's AI generated as it was posted from the MLB YouTube directly.
Opening the doors in the minds of the baseball world was possible. 2-1.
I can't locate. Making it easy. He knows a fastball's coming. 100's not anything. They see it all the time.
Ways. The pitcher, he caught a little first base. When he went to LSU, number 1 two-way player, the transfer portal, he opted to
Transfer
focus on
portal.
pitching solely.
What's going to
He
happen
was a
here?
catcher.
2 balls, 1
No,
strike.
he wasn't. He was an outfielder.
Paul Skeens,
He was an outfielder.
he was a catcher.
He was an outfielder.
He caught too.
Probably in high school.
No, he caught in college too.
There's 0% chance that he was really a catcher in college if he was pitching.
Well, he caught in college. I know I'm not saying he caught every game. He was their starting catcher, but he caught in college.
2 out in the third.
You want to look that up?
On first.
You don't have good credibility right now.
Ohtani. This is inside with a
3-2 count. He's working them.
Ohtani getting an idea of what it's like to face him when he starts pitching again.
He looks cool, calm, and collected in that box right there. You know who's on my squad? That guy.
All right, giddy up.
Oh,
2. Ohtani tees off.
oh crap.
Center field. This ball's gone.
I just saw the soul. I saw Eric's soul just leave his body. No one's touching him. Oh yeah, okay. One of my 9-hitter took him deep already.
For Shohei.
Shout out. Yeah, okay. You might get 3 or 4 at bats.
He got lucky. He just.
Sure.
You know what? That's a managerial. It's a managerial error right there.
It's not really.
Managerial error.
Don't really know how. It was a 3rd inning.
Bad
Was he
pitch
supposed to take?
calling.
Is he supposed to take him out?
Bad pitch calling.
3-2 count. You throw 100.
Throw a slider.
Yeah, 3-2 count.
Throw a slider. Backdoor.
Okay, so now, whatever. Eric's bragging about how he throws 100 and no one can touch it, and now he's backing it down because.
I never backed it down.
What did you say a second ago?
Throw a slider.
So once again, team.
If I'm listen, if he's on my squad, that's not happening.
Team Nick 100% wins.
No shot.
Yep.
Listen,
You guys can argue.
let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments who you think is going to take the cake on this one. It's obviously Team Eric, but either way, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
No, we're gonna do at the end. No. I'm gonna at the end of this. There's going to be a pop up with the numbers.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right. See ya.
Don't want to